What does farmland slope reveal about its potential? Imagine walking across a piece of land and noticing how the ground rises and falls under your feet. That's what farmland slope is all about. It shows how much the land tilts or inclines compared to a flat surface. Usually, this is measured as a percentage, which tells you how much elevation changes over a certain distance. For example, a 1% slope means the land rises or falls 1 foot for every 100 feet you walk. This simple measurement can tell you a lot about how suitable the land is for farming or other uses. When evaluating farmland, slope plays a big role in how easy or difficult it will be to grow crops. Steeper slopes tend to have faster water runoff during rainstorms. This means soil can wash away more quickly, especially if no conservation practices are in place. Soil erosion is a major concern because it strips away the nutrient-rich topsoil that plants need to grow. Land with slopes over about 2% is more prone to erosion unless farmers implement measures like terracing or contour farming. These practices help slow water flow and keep soil in place. Slope also affects how water moves across the land. On steep land, water runs off quickly, which can cause problems like nutrient loss and less water absorption into the soil. Flat or gently sloping land allows water to seep in better, but it might have drainage issues if the soil doesn't drain well. Soil types matter here too. For example, clay soils don't drain well and can become waterlogged on flat land, while sandy soils drain quickly but may need more water management on slopes. The land slope influences what crops can be grown and how they are managed. Gentle slopes are easier to farm and can support a wide variety of crops. Moderate slopes might need some extra work, like installing drainage systems or planting along natural contours. Very steep slopes are often better left as pasture, forest, or conservation areas because farming on them can be costly and less productive. Conservation practices are key on sloped farmland. Farmers often use terracing to create flat areas on hillsides, reducing erosion and making farming easier. Contour plowing follows the natural land shape, helping keep soil in place. Cover crops and strip cropping protect the soil surface from rain impact. Proper drainage systems also help manage water flow and prevent erosion. For investors and land buyers, slope is an important factor in determining land value. Flat or gently sloping farmland usually costs more because it's easier to farm and requires less investment in erosion control. Steeper land might need extra work and investment, which can lower its value or increase costs. Understanding the slope helps in estimating potential yields, management costs, and long-term sustainability. Combining slope data with soil type and water flow information gives a clearer picture of how suitable the land is for farming and what kind of conservation measures might be needed. In short, farmland slope reveals how vulnerable the land is to erosion, how water moves across it, and what kind of crops or uses are best suited. For anyone interested in farmland investment or agricultural planning, knowing the slope helps make smarter decisions about land use, management, and future profitability.